There's so much history here. And straight away you're welcomed by this magnificent entranceway. It's not possible to film inside today, but the lady said I can film all of the outside. There's plenty to see outside. Many architectural wonders. There will be a link in the description of this fantastic place. Like I say, there's too much for me to go over. There's hundreds and hundreds of years of history here, but their website will be in my description. They're renovating at the moment. It's been ongoing for quite some time. Now unfortunately we missed the open air concert here. By the time we realised it had gone, but I would imagine it would have been here. Wow, look at that lovely chapel. And every corner you turn, there's more delights to marvel at. Now, I've never seen this side of it before. Doesn't fail to impress. Now, I've been inside probably about 15 years ago. I'd love to revisit. I've got the owner's number, so I'll give him a ring. Now I wonder if any jousting took place here. Maybe. Certainly lends itself to that kind of event. Again, everywhere you look, it was a defensive structure. The arrow slits here wider, smaller on the inside. That was to defend the courtyard, or the outer courtyard at least. Now, it is difficult to get the scale of this building. It is vast. Those windows are probably 10 to 12 foot high. You certainly weren't getting in or out of those in a hurry. I always look at the stonework to see if there's been any alterations, extensions or demolition. This one looks to be pretty original. Certainly getting my pepperpot turret fixed today. Yep, defensive hole there again. Now I'd love to go in this pepperpot turret. There'll be a fireplace in there. I can see the top of the chimney just here. Yeah, imagine sitting in there, nice roaring fire. Yeah, I think I'm born in the wrong era. We're just on the outer perimeter, the inner courtyard, that sweet little cottage there. Ah, okay. Now I won't go inside there, it does look private. I haven't spoken to the gentleman yet, so I will respect their privacy and just stay on the outer perimeter. What's over this wall? Okay. don't think it would have been a stream. I think it's just a hollowed out track. Maybe there's a tunnel from out of there under this part here out and away. Sometimes they had escape routes. Maybe that was one of them. Thick dense woodland to that side, perfect for their hunts. And then over to the side was the orchards, perfect for their cider. Maybe one day when I semi-retire and I've finished all of my renovation works, I'll help out and volunteer at a place like this. Help to save the heritage. I think it's so important for future generations. Yeah, so they can see how things used to be. Let's take a closer look at that. That's a well. Now, I've always thought about recreating one of these. What a feature. I mean, at the moment I've just got a concrete capped off section in the ground, but I could certainly build something like this. That winding mechanism, that's fantastic. How deep does that go? You know, we take it for granted nowadays. Just turn the tap on, out comes the water, but obviously back in the day they didn't have that luxury. They needed well water. Yeah, lots of renovation works going on. Oh, some amazing stones there. That's something I would like to take up actually. Stone masonry, the carving and the chiselling. And of course, once again, a bread oven. Something else I'm desperate to make, but hey, I've got some other priorities at the moment. We've also got some oak shingle tile hanging to the sides of these little buildings. I wonder what that one is to the right. Yeah, there's lots more stone ready for the renovation. Stone sink, a little bit bigger than my one. Now the oak shingles, I think that oak, very typical of the region of Domfrontes. When you go into the medieval town, lots of these buildings still have them. A sweet little building. This is maybe a bit more in keeping with what I've got. Got that exact detail. It's where the A-frame sits on the top of the wall plate and pegged into joint. Such beautiful, tranquil grounds. I wonder what this stone is. Maybe it's a tombstone. There's definitely carvings on there, but that'd have to be cleaned up before you see what was scribed on there. Unless it was a decorative detail. There's kind of a Gothic arch there. Let's head down and have a look at the exterior of that little chapel. It's always great to check out the architecture and the building techniques. I mean, look at that. A fantastic stone there. Oh wow, look at them there. Feeders or drinkers, all carved out of stone. Oh, they're certainly doing a great job here. That leads off into the woods. Now me and my son Tom, a while back, was way back into the woodland on a walk. Didn't know this was here, and we just came to the top of the drive and then see that. I instantly recognised it, but I didn't know there was another access point. What a fantastic looking door. Wow, now that's a feature I've not seen. Winding mechanism. Huh. Now that's a candelabra. Now if you'd like to check out my previous video where I explored inside an abbey, 1,000 years of history there, the link will also be in the description. Yeah, just down the road to here. So much history. Well, that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the fantastic scenery and the architecture. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Check out the other video in the Abbey. Yeah, it's equally as amazing inside. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.